Good evening, gentlemen and ladies. How you doing? Good to see you all. Thanks for coming in. Spank looks bored, says Lloyd. Yeah. Yeah, you know, he doesn't have much of a life. He just kind of sits there, looks over my shoulder. No worries, no cares. Way to go. Digital life. Maybe there's something to that. So how's everybody? Welcome. Thanks for coming in. Got a few people here already. Let me start off by thanking Art Carlson for a little super chat earlier. He said he stopped by to wish me a happy birthday. I guess he's busy tonight, but he gave me a $7.40 super chat. Kind of makes me wish I was like 150 years old. That'd be cool. But thank you, Art. I appreciate it. Very nice of you. And Charlie, Drone Psyche was in here. I said, hello. Michael Blade, I don't know if it was today or yesterday, put a happy birthday wish in the chat, but thank you, Michael. I appreciate that. And then Justin, Drones 863 is in the house. Dennis Lovelady, good to see you. And Mike, Night Train, thanks for coming in, buddy. Lloyd, Grumpy Vlogger, haven't seen you in a while. I did put a link in the chat, guys. This is going to be kind of an open panel, so just come on in. You don't have to stay long. Just everybody come and go, and I'd give you cake and booze if I could figure out some way to do that digitally, but we'll just have to imagine that. Mike, Night Train, Dennis, Lloyd. Who else do we got here? Timeless Truth. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in, and. Paul, Minnesota Paul's in the house. Jody, Drone Shots, how you doing? Let's see what else we got here. Carlos, back from the sky, is in the chat. And Joe Blaylock. Drone Life RC, how you doing? Mars, good to see you, Mars. Thanks for coming, man. Mars from the future. He's in tomorrow already, and yeah, it's so Saturday over there. Right, drone shots, and thank you, Joe Blaylock, for the super chat, and Drone Life RC. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate that. Good to see you. So here we are. I am dressed very colorfully tonight. I thought I'd do everything short of wearing a pointed hat, you know. So no pointed hats. Sorry about that, guys. So this is going to be a show about nothing except the fact that I'm old. I'm getting older. But I celebrate my birthdays. I wear my age proudly. I've never. In fact, it's interesting. I've always, I don't know why, but maybe it's because when I was a kid, I always wanted to be one of the older kids. But all my life, if I'm like 2 months away from my next birthday and somebody says, how old am I will say, you know, the next birthday. Because I figure if I'm that close, I don't hide from it. I've always been proud of it. Now, that's now. Ask me when I'm like 92, and if I make it that far, I may change my mind. And wow, here we go. Speaking of aging gentlemen.
Happy birthday, older guy.
Older guy. Thank you, Paulie. How you doing, buddy?
Good. Had to stop in to say hey, happy birthday.
Good. I don't know where everybody is. Everybody's afraid. Must be afraid of me. They figure I was mean when I was 73. Now that I'm 74, I'm going to be intolerable or something.
Scary, cranky old. No,
well, it's true. It's true. I mean, I do get, honestly, I get crankier the older I get. I get more intolerant, and
I think I'm going the other way. I just let stuff bounce right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. I get more intolerant of stuff that you know. But it is what it is, and you know, we're here. We got one life. We're trying to make the best of it, and thank God we got this hobby. Thank God I got this hobby, because it really kind of keeps me going. Between the flying and the YouTube and the friends that I'm making on YouTube, it's really enriching my life.
Once you get in the air and put them goggles on, start flying, just nothing else matters. It's just like, that's like such a great escape.
It's unbelievable. It really is, and until people experience it, it's hard to explain. It really is. It's hard to explain. And wow, we got the chat. I see the green room is starting to fill up. So I won't even tell you the name of this guy coming, or the name that he put up there, because I don't generally display names in the chat. But
I've noticed that.
Yeah, well, it covers up too much, you know. I think when you get down to about this size, it covers up too much. So I think that I'll just, for the sake of the children and clean living individuals that we have watching this show, I will not put the name that this fella put up in his as his name, but it is, so you can guess the name.
You know, I just remembered I changed that when I was helping Charlie the other night.
I can't imagine what the name is.
It's the thing that we call each other all the time.
Yeah, welcome, Carlos, and
Happy
also
birthday,
Mr. Dennis. Hey, Dennis.
Hey, everyone.
Man?
What's up,
Happy
Dennis?
birthday, Mr. Mitch.
Thank you, sir.
I know Dennis has that ukulele close by, and we can sing happy birthday to Mitch.
Oh, Jesus.
Right?
I knew that was going to happen.
That's a thought.
I should have learned it.
Yeah, we can do that.
What's up, Justin and everyone in there? Time to fly.
So, Carlos, I'm going to let you kind of keep an eye on the chat here.
I got it.
Yeah, because I don't.
That was nice. Did you see where Art gave me a $7.40 super chat earlier? That was very nice of him.
You know that cake you were talking about that you wish you could put through the internet? I have a $20 bill here, but just
it comes to you.
I haven't figured it out yet.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
I'm working on
that. That's great. I appreciate that.
Michael McReynolds, hello.
So it's not often that my birthday comes on a Friday night like this.
Jaybird Drones even.
So who we got here? Yeah.
There's somebody here. Unlimited
Jaybird,
Vertical.
Joe, how you doing?
He's not Unlimited Vertical needs to be closed.
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah.
surprised.
He left a nice
Doesn't
comment
show you
on that
who's
new video I
naked or
posted
not.
today. Okay, we will make you a Smurf. Next time you post it should be blue. Michael McReynolds in the house. Good to see you. Joe,
Michael
Jaybird, good to
And
see
Ed
you.
is here.
Love my drones.
Me.
Happy birthday
Are we gonna
to
All
ruin
right.
his
Happy birthday.
All right, I'm ready, guys. Go ahead.
In the key of C.
Ladies and
Happy
gentlemen,
birthday.
I can't hear it, but I'm sure it'll be great.
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday to
to
you.
you.
How old are you? No.
How old are you now?
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Here,
Don't you wish you could give him birthday punches?
a round of applause for the Glee Club.
Birthday punches.
Yeah. Did you see the cake? You know, I went looking to make a background. I went looking for a picture, and this is the cake I found with the most. I couldn't find a cake with any more candles than this, but I think I would probably need more candles. Than
At
that.
your age, we don't buy candles anymore. You buy the candle 7 and the candle 4. And
Oh, is that
it.
what we do? Okay.
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's why they make the number
Yeah,
candles.
otherwise, we have to arrange with the fire department.
Yeah. Smoke detector
Yeah, no
adjustments.
kidding.
Yeah. It's a mess.
Oh
It's a
man.
mess.
Mike B, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming in. And
Mike Kenny's in the house.
Like Kenny,
Yeah,
you got
Mike
a
Kenny.
good house going on.
yeah, well, everybody, that's good. I mean, I'm
Did you get to
Even
fly
if-
any of you
even if-
guys?
even if these guys don't like me, at least they came in to wish me happy birthday. That was
That's
nice.
right.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Brian,
Paul, you
Brian
get to
and
fly
Sean-
at all?
No, but Brian and Sean went to fly. I took them down to the park on the way home.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I was all
Unprepared.
depleted. I didn't have anything charged.
Depleted.
Hey, Carlos,
Yes, sir.
can you get a plane ticket down here tonight so you can be here by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning?
Probably not. I mean, if I really had
Gosh.
to, anything's
Man.
possible. No, wait. I got to be in the city tomorrow morning at 6:30.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
What's going on at 8?
Ken Dono's over this way. We're going to meet up at the park and fly.
Oh, cool.
And I thought that you jump on a plane for that, maybe.
No, not.
It's going to be gorgeous, too. It's going to be like at 8 o'clock in the morning, it's going to be 65 degrees. We had a cold front go through and no wind.
That's cold
It's
front.
gonna
Huh?
be- yeah. Well,
That's perfect.
it is May. God, it's May. You know, it isn't February. It's May.
Strangely enough, they're actually in my apartment. They send up heat in the mornings. And that's unusual.
Wow.
They usually
That is
turn it
so
off.
In the
strange.
mornings in the
That's
50s.
strange. How's the weather up your way, Dennis? You've been getting a lot of storms lately, haven't you?
We've had a few storms. It was 40. It was low 40s this morning, and highs in the 60s now, which is
Wow.
it's cool, for compared to normal. But on the other hand, I was just watching a live stream of my own from a year ago, and I was talking about that. Man, I should have put a jacket on. It's cold out here, So,
Well, we
I
had
guess
that
it's
cold
normal
front. We
May.
still had that. It's a little late in the season for these fronts, but they're still, for some reason, they're coming. And this one surprised me. We've been having, mid 80s, low 90s, and all of a sudden, got windy yesterday. Had some rain yesterday. Got windy, breezy today. But tomorrow is going to be a cool morning with no wind.
Mike's
Did you
getting
notice
frost
how many people are-
advisories. I'm sorry, real quick.
Wow.
Michael Blade's in the house. Just Mike said he's getting frost advisories. Go ahead, Dennis.
Wow.
Did you see
Oh,
how many
Michael
people are
Blake.
in the chat, Mitch?
27, I count.
Yeah, I see that. 27 watching. That's
I
good.
have 25, but now it says 27.
27. Yeah. Well, hi guys.
Because
Thanks for coming.
how could Carlos
Thanks for
be wrong?
coming. They figured that they better come to this bird. Every year you figure, wonder if we're going to make it another year. So
Right.
One day at a time. One day at a time.
You got a friend in the
hopefully.
chat, Mitch. Team Shirtless Mike. Somebody that knows you from the cigar world. It says
who's that?
Team Shirtless Mike. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
In the chat?
he's been here before.
Team Shirtless
you know,
Mike. I
you
know
should-
Mitch from the cigar world, and he looks younger at 74 than when I met him in his 60s. Okay, Team Shirtless Mike.
Remind the old guy because he's getting old where you met him.
Yeah, I'm trying to think who that might be that actually would find my minuscule and obscure drone channel.
But he's been here before.
Yeah, evidently he has
Maybe he
from the
changed his
cigar
name.
world.
Mike
Well, thanks for the
Coleman.
compliment,
Mike
man.
Coleman from Paradise.
Oh, okay. Did he put it in
No,
there?
Mike Holmes. Mike Holmes. From
Mike
Paradise.
Holmes. Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, okay. Now I know who it is. Yeah. Well, Mike, you're around and I'm around, but unfortunately, Paradise Cigars is no longer.
That was the name of your company?
Now, that was the name of the cigar shop we used to hang out at.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And
Hey, son.
there he is.
Hi,
What's up, Chris? Pete?
Hey, Mr. Chris.
What's up,
Good to
PP?
see
Hey,
you,
Dennis, how
buddy.
you doing?
Good.
All
How
right.
about you, sir?
Happy
I saw
birthday,
you.
Mitch.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you so much.
And I'm glad you're doing this live stream because I got a little something for you, buddy.
You do.
Uh-oh.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Happy birthday to
Oh,
you.
Jesus.
Happy birthday to you.
What a voice.
Happy birthday, old guy in the drone. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mitch.
Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. Not quite Marilyn Monroe.
Oh,
but,
no.
Hey, but that sounded pretty.
but a
pretty
good,
to
but a
me.
good effort. Good effort.
And,
Thank you.
and
Thank
nowhere near Greta Garbo, trust me.
you. No.
I like Chris's voice, man.
That was a good voice.
Well, my wife was
Yeah,
saying,
man,
Chris, you
it's
got
good.
a great voice.
Thank y'all very much.
Honest.
Yeah. You don't all, none of you want to hear me sing. The
I'm like,
microphone will explode and that'll, be all over. So.
I'm over here like, sing to me, Chris. Sing to me.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Maybe September, Chris. I'll remind you.
We have
Yeah.
private chat rooms for that.
Get the dollar bills out, Carlos.
Yeah, private chat rooms, yeah.
Hey, Mars.
Wow.
Just don't roll them up so tight you make me have to dig them out of something.
Very nice flying there, by the way, Chris. Those.
Thank you very much. I enjoyed that flight.
With Osmo from Dennis and I forgot who else. I'm sorry, Dennis and
Dennis and Brad had made me the
Brad.
brackets to put my GoPro and my Osmo action in,
Right.
and I finally got brave enough to put the Osmo in.
Hello, Hugh
That's
from
good.
Asgard.
That you have a
Canada's-
Nazgul, right?
No, I've got the Tyro 119.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
You and Mitch
How's
put a
that
gun
thing-
in my head and made me buy.
How's it flying?
Not me.
I like it. I like
You still flying it? Good.
Yeah,
We got to suggest. He wants a 3-inch. He needs a 3-inch binded fly.
3 or 4.
But I've suggested like 7 or 8 of them, and nah.
I would go. I'll tell you, I'm loving the hell out of these Diatone Roma 3s. Now I didn't buy them bind and fly. I actually built them, but I'm sure the bind and fly flies the same way.
Right.
They're just nice flying quads, and under 250 grams. They're not that expensive, with analog in them.
Yeah.
The problem with the DJI system is it doubles the cost, pretty much almost doubles the cost of anything
I
that
did.
you buy because
and then you need the goggles.
Yep.
yeah,
I
he'll
did-
get them. If you,
I did notice when I was flying yesterday, I'm trying not to lose because I'm flying down a hill, and when I want to fly, there's a couple of gaps down there at my pond I want to fly through, but the goggles the VTX starts breaking up
yeah.
when I
Well,
get down low.
yeah, and especially when you get down in the trees or
Yeah.
around behind the trees, just eat that signal right up.
That was what you seen, Carlos, was about as low as I could go without losing VTX.
Well,
Where I
you
was at.
can't
I was
do that.
about-
You have
So
to be-
where were you flying? By the house?
I was up at the house.
So then just walk a little,
Yeah,
Okay.
I thought
Going down a
thought
hill
of that.
over the crest, if you lose line of sight, that's the
But
earth is gonna.
But it was hot and the sun's out, and I didn't want to get. I was comfortable.
All right.
You're right.
I don't blame you. That's what we do.
I
Hide
was
under
sitting in
a
my
tree.
chair. Yeah.
You didn't want to go walking. Here, this is the little Roma 3 that I finished. The one I just put a build video up today about this one, and this is my second one. I liked the first one so much I wanted to have another one in reserve in case something happens to the first one. It's a great fly. In fact, I like it so much, I ordered a Roma 5, the 5-inch version of this, which is like a 5-inch toothpick. Very lightweight 5-inch with the pancake style motors, the fatter motors, the 2005 motor, and they use 5-inch props, but they still use the T-mount screws. They don't have a bolt on them, and very lightweight. And I've seen some reviews on it, and they say it flies really nice. They're not for freestyle as much as cruising, but I like cruising.
Mitch, I'm taking a 3-minute. I gotta eat.
Yeah, I'm going to cut out 2
And
minutes.
Asgard Studio joined us. Give me 2 minutes. I'll be back. 3 minutes.
Okay.
Paul's gonna
no
watch
problem.
the chat for me because I can. He's the man.
Paul didn't
All
eat
right.
yet either, man.
Don't
but I'll watch
rush.
the chat while you're
Don't rush your dinner.
No. But I'm hungry. Be
All
back
right.
soon, guys.
See when you
Yeah,
get back.
Carlos.
Okay. All
Hey,
right.
Carlos. Yeah, Dennis, your design and your and Brad's design work good.
Great.
Work
Yeah,
good.
Mick Roach.
Hey guys.
Mike
What's up,
Roach
Mr. Roche?
came home to roost, huh, Mike?
Happy birthday, Mitch.
Thank you, buddy. How you doing?
I'm okay. Sitting up in a rainy, dreary day today.
Uh-oh.
So what are you gonna do?
A little cold
Come on
too.
a live
up
stream.
No, it's probably not much better down in Long Island, is it, Paul?
there. Nah, it's not bad. Right now, it's not bad. Tomorrow, we're gonna get a little bit of rain. Yesterday, we had rain. Today was nice. Today was nice.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's pretty. It's one of those springs. But what are you gonna do? It's it'll get nice sooner or later.
in each life, a little rain must fall.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Is it cold up by you?
I'd say in high it was like 57 today. Tomorrow's supposed to be like 53,
Oh, that's not horrible.
something like that.
That's not
so,
too bad. Not bad.
not the end of the world, but I'm ready for some summer weather.
I see Art's back in the chat. Art, thank you for the super chat earlier. I appreciate that.
Hey, Art.
What's happening? Oh,
And let me go ahead and I want to do this every once in a while. There's a link for the panel. I'm good for up to 10 people. So
Oh, really?
Come on in.
That's cool.
yeah, I went ahead and a little while back subscribed to StreamYard. So now I got a limit. I can actually put 10 tiny little people on the screen. So
what is that a
anybody
month?
they had a special like half off. It cost me like $70 or $80 for a year, for the whole year, and
I think
they
you're
guaranteed
right.
that renewal price forever. So
Oh,
so
right.
I figured that wasn't a bad deal for $6-7 a month. I'd go ahead and do it. So
I know.
Speaking
Yeah, $6-7 a month. I'm like, I'm not going to spend $7 every month. But then
yeah, but they want some of these
It's like,
things. They want $20 a month. Some of these things.
yeah, it's crazy.
And here's the other member of the crew.
Eduardo.
Hey, Ed.
And
Man, look at my logo on his screen. Is he ever kissing up to me tonight? Wow. Look at that. Look at that right there. Thank
They
you.
almost look the same.
Yeah, if you put that beard up on your face, I don't know, man. I could see.
Yeah, I can't do it. I tried once. The minute my beard got about 3/4 of an inch long, I spent the whole day doing this. It was driving me crazy. So
I'm doing that right now. I'm like, mine just.
That beard's getting long, man. That's getting like night train status soon over there, man.
Right.
Has anybody seen Bob Casey since he shaved his off anywhere?
I haven't seen him yet.
No.
Oh yeah, right.
You seen him, Chris?
Yeah, he looks good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. When's yours coming off, Chris?
I took about an inch of it off yesterday. Actually, I got it summer trim yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Summer trim.
Yeah, you do look dapper there.
Oh, thank you, Mitch.
Yes, sir. You do look dapper.
Mitch, I got to run, man. I wanted to get on here and say happy birthday to you and sing you a little tune.
Well, thank you, Chris. Thank
Yeah.
you. I
Great to
appreciate
see you,
that.
Chris.
I need to go
Always
see
good
my
to
kids
see
right
you.
quick before they leave. So y'all take care and happy birthday,
Okay.
buddy.
Take
All
care.
right. Thanks,
We'll
Mike.
see y'all around somewhere.
Take care,
You
son.
will. Take care.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to sing, Mitch, but I do
Thank
wish
you.
you a very happy birthday.
Thank you. I appreciate that, Ed. Thank you very much. So it's going to cool off tomorrow a little bit down here.
It's kind of cooler even today. But
tomorrow
the cold-
tomorrow morning it's at 8 o'clock when I'm going out to fly. 8 o'clock in the morning. It's going to be in the mid 60s, where that's 10 degrees cooler than it was this morning at 8 o'clock. So
I get the cooler weather before you do, Mitch.
yeah, you do. But that cold front came through. Was it yesterday or the day before? We had all that rain and everything, and then it got windy yesterday, or windy today rather. But plenty of days to fly.
Yeah.
What have you been up to, Dennis?
What's that?
What have you been up to?
Oh, no good. You know, it's just it's cool. I've been staying inside, just practicing new songs. That's all. That's what I do lately.
So, Mitch, this is going on a couple of years now of doing this stuff with you.
The live streams.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, on and off. Mostly on. I took a
Right.
couple short hiatuses, but yeah, been a couple of years.
How
Yeah,
time flies
amazing.
when you're having fun.
It does. I remember when I started my YouTube. I actually started the channel in December of 18. Okay, I think it was December of 18. So figure the beginning of 2019, 20. So I've been at it for 2.5 years now. Really, that's about it as a YouTube channel. And I started doing the live streams about 6 months in, because and you couldn't build. Everybody wanted to build those. The time they had just changed the rules where you needed that 4,000 hours of watch time, and so the only way that we could possibly get that kind of time, in retrospect, I don't know why I bothered, because I'm certainly not making a fortune on YouTube.
Yeah, but that's
we have big trouble and a smartass in the green room here.
I would like to mention, by the way, that there's been a lot of activity in chat wishing you a happy birthday and such. Matt,
Well, thank you.
I'm still trying to get it to pop out chat. I wasn't paying attention. We got
Okay.
Mars, Matt Condo, Hot Rod and Daytona, Drone Shot, Jody, of course.
Yeah, good to see Mars.
Thank you, Ed. I'm sorry. I forgot I was monitoring the chat.
Justin Drone 863.
Uh-oh. I told you there was trouble in the green room.
What's up, Ken?
Hey, happy
Hey,
birthday, Mitch.
Thank you, Ken. Thank you very much, my friend. I know you keep trying to catch up to me, but I keep springing ahead of you.
Oh, yeah. You wait right there. I'll come up and meet you.
In about 20 years, yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's about it, isn't it? About 20 years?
yeah, it's exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's nothing,
what's it
man.
like?
Goes
What's it
by
like
like
on the other
this.
side?
On the other side, well,
Yeah, what's it like up there?
there's fluffy clouds and castles and blondes with very little clothes on. Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Ooh.
It's pretty neat. Yeah.
Have you
bad.
perfected the art of yelling at kids to get off your lawn?
Oh, that's that years ago, and I'm just getting more and more intolerant of virtually everything.
Yeah, I can feel
Yeah.
it coming on. It's a good
Oh,
feeling.
it does.
Hey,
You know.
You let Ken in the panel.
Yeah, it's very liberating.
Yeah.
Who else do we have here? Hey, fellers.
How you doing,
Hey,
Ken?
Cam.
Hey,
We
Ken,
have
I tried
Dennis,
listening to you
Dennis
on the radio
Lovelady,
today.
Drone Bum, Paulie up there, and Ed, Love My Drones, Mike Roche. You know Mike Roche.
Yeah, Mike. He's in my old town, Syracuse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
tried to listen to you this morning, Ken, on my Alexa speaker. I asked it to play your channel. I was awake really early. I thought I'd catch you, and it wouldn't play it for some reason live on TuneIn. I'm not sure why.
Well, there's a reason why, and the reason why is the station, the software that streams the radio station.
Right.
It's a pay program, and the radio station doesn't want to pay for it, and so
Right.
every 20 hours or whatever, it just stops working, and we have to restart it. But I wasn't on this morning because my morning show co-host had to go to the doctor. He was sick, so I got to sleep in.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. How are things in Syracuse?
The way you remember them,
Okay.
overcast,
Yeah,
I'll put you guys together so you can hear each
There
other
we
better.
go.
Oh, good. Yeah, I can hear you a lot better now.
Now, things are good. Things are good up here. You know, I just we're in blue state. You know, Paul can maybe relate. It's just we're still so damn shut down up here compared to these guys.
Is
And,
Dinosaur Barbecue open?
I believe they are, and they've got enough money to thrive and all. And but I haven't been downtown much at all lately. But they need the weather to pick up because it's a lot of their businesses kind of walk-ins and bikers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you might remember the limp lizard as well.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, I got some. I went to the doctor to get that taken care of. I don't know how you heard about it, but
yeah, they have a cure for that now.
yeah.
Yeah, little
What do
blue
they
pill. I think.
specialize in a limp lizard?
Yeah. I don't know if I'd want to name my restaurant the Limp Lizard.
I don't
Well,
know.
it's a barbecue joint, for bikers. They have blues bands there and stuff, and it's kind of the wannabe of the Dinosaur Barbecue, which Ken knows well. It's a pretty big deal up here.
Cool.
Hey, Mitch. Mitch, what are you going to do for your birthday? You got dancing girls. You're going to go spelunking. You're going to bungee jump. What are you going to do?
Probably go out when I'm done with this stream. You know what I did today? I went friggin' food shopping. That was my birthday. I went food shopping.
Okay.
And then I did this. I'm doing a stream. I'm a bachelor like you, and nobody to answer to, nobody to make sure they're happy. And so do the stream, and then I'm probably just going to go out, smoke a little cigar, relax, and go to bed. And tomorrow morning, I'm going flying with Ken Dono, Original Domo.
Oh.
He's over here in Melbourne, and we're going to meet out at the park where we had our little fly-in deal this year, and we're going to fly FPV quads for a few hours. So
You're going to fly FPV and hit
what?
on ladies.
Oh, at the park, yeah.
Yeah, because women love drones. I mean, that's a fact. I look at my analytics on my channel, and instead of it doesn't give a percentage of male to female, a message pops up and just says, "Yep, still a sausage fest." And
it's true. It's true. There are a couple of women, and there's a couple of women that fly drones, but the percentages don't even show. They don't break into the even 1% on the statistics.
Right. It's not lady attractant usually.
Yeah. And speaking of the 1%, there he is.
Hey, where do I look? Oh,
Down.
hey,
Look down.
what's up, man? Am I looking?
Here, I'll put him right underneath you. No, I can't put him underneath you. I can put him next to you. Did you know that in StreamYards, Ken, you can play musical squares with the guys?
Yeah, that's fun.
Did you know you could do that? You could just move them all around. I didn't realize that.
I figured any streaming program is easier than Wirecast.
Well, yeah.
Well, I am supposed to be the drunk guy on the left, so I'm in the wrong place.
There you go.
Okay, there you go.
Let's make Ken Paul Lind. You're now Paul Lind, and you're old enough.
Wow. Are we all old enough to remember Paul Lind?
To remember that reference, aren't you?
How many people would play a game of Hollywood Squares, man?
I think everybody here remembers Paul Lind.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there's not too many youngsters on this panel.
Here's my Paul Lind impression when he was on Bewitched. Oh, Sam.
Yes, it's good. Yeah,
pretty good, right?
Yeah.
He was actually one of my favorite characters on Bewitched.
What was his name on there? Uncle something.
Uncle Arthur.
I gotta
Was it?
dust off the file.
Was he an uncle or a cousin? There was some other uncle who was like a wizard kind of guy.
Huh.
And then I forget what he was.
Wasn't
Carlos?
Elizabeth Montgomery just stunningly gorgeous?
Yeah, she was a babe.
Yeah, she
Oh.
was.
Do you ever watch these things on YouTube where they, then and now, where they show like these young hot stars and what they look like now, 30, 40 years later, and it's enough to scare the hell out of you?
Oh yeah.
Uncle Arthur.
Yeah.
Well, you used to see me then and now. It's a freaking train wreck.
Yeah, but some of these, the
I got
worst,
a
I
picture of
think.
you, Mike. I got a baby picture of you now.
Right.
But yeah, like you know who's held up? Pat Benatar. She still looks all right. She's like 60 something.
Yeah.
I always liked her.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise is held up pretty good.
He's a knucklehead.
Well, you can, when you're rich enough to afford all that
Yeah.
spackle and repaint.
But you know who really went to hell is that Kelly McGillis from Top Gun. Remember her?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
a quick
man,
hello,
not
a
kind.
quick hello to Brian B. Mac.
Oh,
area.
hey,
Oh,
you
hey,
know
Brian.
who's still a smoke show? Freaking Phoebe Cates. Oh, Phoebe Cates.
Oh, yeah.
You remember Phoebe Cates?
yeah, I haven't seen her lately. Though.
Last time to reach my eye.
Yeah, she was the one that came out of the swimming pool in a red bikini in slow
Yeah,
motion.
yeah.
Oh,
She helped me become a man.
yeah.
What was that? That was
Gremlins.
Ridgewood. What was that movie?
Ridgewood High, Fast Times.
Yeah.
Last time to
Right.
reach
That movie made what's his name a star? The guy who acted like a stoner.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Man,
Yeah, but
look at
you
this.
had- If I'm here and you're here, isn't it our time?
Look at this. Look at Lloyd. Lloyd is here.
Hey, Lloyd.
What's up,
Oh,
Grumpy?
sound, Lloyd.
That sounded terrible.
It sounded terrible.
Who
Your
was,
mixer,
Sounds like he's
your mixer is
underwater.
screwed up.
who was the host of Hollywood Squares? Who was the
Peter
host?
Marshall. Peter Marshall.
Peter Marshall. And he
Peter
had that real long microphone, lollipop
Right.
thing on like a 1 foot, 2 foot long thing. Yeah. Name some other people in the Hollywood Squares. Who was always on there? It was
Betty
Oh.
White. Betty White was on there a lot.
Betty
Who was the
White.
British
yeah.
guy that was on
You know who was
Hogan's
funny?
Heroes?
Buddy Hackett. He was good.
Oh, Buddy Hackett was
Buddy
my
Hackett.
favorite comedian of all times. Oh, he
Who
was
was
the
the
best.
British guy from Hogan's Heroes?
Richard
Oh,
Dawson.
Richard
yeah,
Dawson,
yeah, yeah,
Dickie
yeah.
Dawson, yeah, Richard Dawson.
And,
Hell, I
and also
remember.
on game shows, Gene Rayburn from Match Game, he had the long microphone.
Right.
Yeah.
Match
Gene
Game
Rayburn,
74.
Yeah, he had
Hey,
the
here's a
tall one with a
question for
little thingy.
Here's a question for all of you. What was the name of the game show host on Sesame Street?
Oh God,
There was a game
I
show
can
on
watch
Sesame.
Sesame Street.
Game
You'll
Lloyd.
remember as soon as I tell you. It was Guy Smiley.
Oh, right,
Oh.
right.
Remember?
Lloyd,
Yep.
you working?
Nice.
I don't know. I grew up
You
on
were
a
a
digital show.
He's still working.
What
okay.
did you grow up
Not
on,
working.
Mike?
I never watched Sesame Street as a kid. It was just
My
Yeah.
kids,
Not
my
my
kids
thing.
watched, or my kids, I think, watched Sesame Street.
I never liked
but,
Dr. Seuss. I thought that was ridiculous. Stupid rhyme.
Ken, do you remember the quiz show "What's My Line"?
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Kitty
I like.
Kitty Carlisle and that whole crew.
Yeah.
Kitty Carlisle was always on Match Game, wasn't she?
Oh, I'll give you
Also-
one more.
Uh,
I'll give you one more.
Or to tell the truth. To tell the truth.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, do not Google current Goldie Hawn. It'll break your heart.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah, I
jeez.
can imagine. Yeah. Boy,
had
I
a crush on her for
everybody
Photos
did.
look
I remember.
alright.
I remember her from Laughing, man. She was.
Yeah.
She was. That was. They still play the reruns of that, on some of these antenna TV stations, and
Oh, I watch it. Get TV.
and I
Archie
watch 'em.
Bunker. That's the best.
better than a lot of the crap that's on today. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hell yeah.
what was the name of the guy who played Colonel Hogan on Hogan's Heroes? Well, Robert.
Oh, Bob Crane.
Bob Crane.
Bob Crane,
Do you,
yeah. Or
do you guys know? Do you know how he was killed?
Something
I-
freaky.
died from
Just
AIDS.
kill
Yeah, he was kind of a maniac. That guy, wasn't he?
Some guy
was-
broke into his house.
He was at a hotel room with a lady. He was always into the latest technology of video and film, and
Oh, yeah.
he was murdered with a tripod.
Tripod. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I didn't even know it was murder.
Well, I didn't know Long John was in there.
Yeah,
Turn-
tripod. Yeah,
Turn your
okay.
mic up, Art. Turn your mic up, Art. It's a little low.
I'm gonna stop my camera while I eat, man. Something.
Okay, thank you for that.
Hey, no
All right,
problem.
how's that?
Guys, I
All right,
appreciate you letting me be the center square and all, but
You're it,
I got
Ken.
to go, Sam. Just wanted to say happy birthday, Mitch,
Thank you, Ken.
and I'll see all you guys later. And it's good to see you, Mr. Grumps, and everyone else.
Yeah,
Good to
if
see
Lloyd can get his
Good to
mic
see you,
working, we'll
Ken.
talk to him. Ken,
Okay,
take care. Thanks for coming in, buddy.
Oops.
you bet. I'm gonna eat the camera. Where's the camera?
Okay. That's appetizing.
Thank you.
Okay.
Ken, send me your
Thanks for that.
Tim
Yeah.
Hey, Mitch, there's a gentleman, Bill, what does that say? Ronian's Toys?
Oh, Bill
Ronan?
Renane. Yeah, towards.
He's-
Yeah, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, we need to make him a moderator. He's another Floridian from Winter Haven in the center of the state. Let's
Wow.
see here. Moderator. Okay, Bill, you got it. You are now smurfed. We'll see what happens next time.
I like
wanna
all
get
those
out
whole
on you
shows.
too, Mitch. I basically came here to wish you a happy birthday.
And to
Well, I
sing a
didn't expect
song.
anybody to stay the whole night, so it's okay. But I really appreciate you coming in. This is not going to be a marathon stream. I got news for you.
Well, thanks for having me on. In any case,
Anytime, Dennis. Thanks for
Hey.
stopping.
Thanks for
Take care.
singing
Good
for
to see you,
him.
Dennis.
okay, bye.
Thanks
see
for
you,
the
Dennis.
thanks for the accompaniment to the choir.
My pleasure. Bye bye now.
All right, buddy.
All
Now
right,
let's see if we
Mitch.
can get
I
Lloyd's
got
mic
something
working.
for you,
here.
Mitch.
What's that?
Happy birthday.
Oh, don't you do it too.
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear
Oh.
Mitch. Old guy in the drone. Happy birthday to you.
Well, thank you, Art. And wow,
Oh,
holy
nice, Bill.
cow, Bill, Metro Drones, buddy. Thank you so much, man.
Oh, wow.
Thank
Oh,
you so
cool.
much. I appreciate
Very
that,
cool.
man. You're a generous gentleman, sir, and a liar, and an absolute friggin' liar.
Bill
You don't
Metro
look a day
Drone.
over 35, he says.
Does that say 74?
$74, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
And that-
but he says I don't look a day over 35.
Well,
He might be right, actually. Yeah. Yeah, all right.
that was very
All
generous
right.
of you. Nice.
I'll buy that. That was, Bill. Very generous of you. Thank you so much, my friend. And do I have everybody from
Joe
the green room
Baylock.
in here? Let's see. I think I got everybody in here now. Yeah, I've never seen. I had that's the busiest or the most number of people. We got up to 9
Whoa.
people on screen at one time.
Mad
And
Kiwi
Lloyd
from the
evidently is
Netherlands.
having sound problems. So I don't know if he's going to be back or not. But I'd love to have him come back and visit with us a little bit. Let me
Yeah,
put
Anyway,
let me put the
real-
link back up in the. There's the link to the panel in the chat. This is just an open deal tonight with
There you go.
just chit chat
With-
about everything under the sun.
Quick hello to Mr. Mad Kiwi from the Netherlands. Joined us. Craig.
Greg. Yeah.
Mad Kiwi is from
No,
where?
New Zealand. New Zealand.
New
not the
Zealand.
Netherlands.
There you go,
Sorry.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow,
Oh, Brian, BMAC, thank you so
$20.
much, my
Wow.
friend. Look at you guys. Wow. Come on in the
right.
panel, Brian. There's a link. I put it in the chat. And thank you so much. Happy birthday, you old.
Man. Prick.
See, now he got that an even $20. Whenever I do a $20 super chat, it's always $19.99. I my thing, they take
That's-
a penny
yeah.
off.
I don't know why, because it does that sometimes, and who knows why. And
Yeah.
Bill, $7.40. Thank you so much.
You
man.
look
guys are-
marvelous. Like Chris.
You
You guys are helping
Third is
contribute
this.
to my next drone build, whether you know it or not, and that's I really appreciate that.
Wow. Nice.
Mitch has a hot date tomorrow. She has 4 props and a 6S battery. Yes, sir. Hot Rod, how you doing? Rod, good to see you.
And maybe some double D batteries.
They don't complain.
Oh,
Double D's, yeah, pair of double D batteries.
I go
yeah.
for the C's.
Yeah, me
the
too.
C's, yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Unfortunately, I always end up with the triple A's. You know what I mean? Batteries. That is, we're talking
Absolutely.
about batteries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, but take what you can get. You know?
All right, let's try this again. Lovely blogger.
The
Let's see
voice
if he
is
can
in
get
there.
his mic
I
working.
heard him. He said hello.
I didn't hear him.
Yep, he's
Just 1, 2.
Hey, there he is.
Yeah,
Okay.
you sound good, Lloyd.
I don't know what was going on. Something wrong with my settings in vMix. Anyways, I just come on to wish you a happy birthday, and
Thank you, my friend.
I've actually got you. I'm not going to sing to you. You've had
Thank
enough
you.
misery already, but I'm going to give you a nice birthday kiss. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard it.
Okay,
Here's one
all right.
back at you. Back at you. Okay.
We're even.
We're even. Plummet FPV, thank you. $5 super chat for my birthday. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so
What's
much.
up, Adam? That was
I
nice.
appreciate it, Adam. Thank you.
You know, you're young at heart, Mitch, when you're still playing fart noises on your live stream at 74 years old. It's beautiful. It's a great thing. When farts are not funny, then you're old.
Yeah, and interestingly enough, Mike, I honestly don't feel any older than I felt when I was 20, 30 years old. My father was in his 90s, and he told me one day, he says, you know what, he says, I'm still looking at a 30-year-old eyes. I don't care how old I get.
Yeah.
The women still look just as good.
I can relate to that.
Same thoughts are there. Even though you're retired and you don't have to be building empires anymore.
Mike says they look better because our standards go lower as we get older.
I get hornier than hell the older I get. I mean, man. And when springtime comes and the skin comes out, oh my God.
Could you imagine in Manhattan? And on a regular summer when it's not a pandemic time, the way people dress, holy cow. Jeez.
Yeah, in the wintertime, they just cover it up with black clothing up there.
Everyone wears black.
Yeah, except Carlos with his tropical shirt, which he refuses to wear in public, by the way.
Not here, not in New York where people know me. Dark glasses, maybe.
I told you, man, I wandered around Manhattan in March in a shirt colorful like this one. Everybody was looking at me like I was from Mars.
God.
Yeah.
It depends.
We got a nice crowd in here tonight. A lot of people came in to wish me a happy birthday.
You're up to
Thank you
31,
so
believe it or not.
Yeah.
When's the last time you were in New York, Mitch?
Oh, wait a minute. Somebody gave you a super chat. You saw that, right? The last one?
Yeah, I saw Plummet and Bill Renane and B-Mac.
Keeping up.
Yeah.
Keeping up.
Wow. I ought to have a birthday every week. That'd be a hell of a scam, wouldn't it, man? Every week, just have a different channel where nobody knows you. Get a big following on 50 different channels and have a birthday every week.
EBR in the house from that. He's from the Netherlands.
Erwin,
EBR.
thank you, man. Thank you. The second half of my life is very. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. I plan to be around for a long time to come. And,
that's cool.
Yeah. I just got
He's
after
getting
a year
super
off
healthy. He's getting super
yeah,
healthy.
after a year off of the way I normally treat myself, I jumped back on the healthy living bandwagon and lost 25 pounds already since the first that I put on last year with the COVID depression and eating crap and all that other stuff. So I'm doing good. I was on blood pressure medication, but I'm not on. I'm off of that now. No drugs whatsoever. 159 pounds this morning, and
Jeez.
Healthy as a horse. So I plan to stay that way.
Here, I thought I was doing good at 189. I was 226 last year, and I dropped down to 189. I thought, yeah.
Well, you are doing good. I got up to 185, man, which for me is 35 pounds overweight. I should be around 150.
How tall are you,
remember,
Lloyd?
Lloyd, back in the old days, Lloyd, you go to the doctor, they always had a weight height chart.
Right.
And you remember the numbers on that chart just sounded ridiculous. I mean, 5'10" man was supposed to weigh between 145 and 150 pounds according to that chart.
Right,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, yeah, really. But interestingly enough, when I'm at my best weight, that's what I weigh. Between 100, less than 150 pounds. Now, I'm not
How tall are you?
not bodybuilder or anything, but that's the weight that I'm probably supposed. But the weight, the health has just gotten so out of hand in this country that the
Yeah,
normal
yeah.
is now 40 pounds heavier than it used to be.
Yeah. How tall are you, Mitch?
5'10".
And you gotta
Okay, so you
lug
and I are
that
the same
stuff
height.
around with you.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Mitch? Mitch, what'd you say, Ed?
You got to lug that stuff around, he said.
Ah, yes. Poor ankles.
Lloyd, can you turn your volume up just a little bit?
Yeah, I turned it down because I was afraid I'd over cranked it.
No,
and sometimes...
I was having
No,
a
you
hard time.
sound
That's
great.
much better there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There we
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
Good. Now you sound
A
better.
birthday wish from Mr. Robert Jones.
Oh, you know who Robert Jones is, don't you?
I don't.
Robert Jones is my
Diane's
son-in-law.
husband.
Oh,
Robert Jones
So
is
Diane
married.
be your
Diane
daughter.
Jones's husband. Yes.
Yes. Because she
Bob,
said,
how
"Happy
you doing,
birthday,
buddy?
Pops."
Good to see you. Thanks for coming in, and thanks for the birthday wish. I appreciate that. And
oh, I missed Diane. I'm sorry, Diane.
Yeah, Diane's
Yeah,
Oh,
in
was
there,
Diane
too.
in there too?
Yeah.
I didn't see her either. Okay, let me make Bob blue so he can be a moderator or a Smurf like everybody else. And my
Happy
daughter's
birthday,
there.
Pop.
Hi, baby. How you doing? So we got
Hey, Daddy O, happy birthday.
yeah.
They don't call you dude?
My daughter right now. My daughter is laughing her ass off right now because
that?
Maybe.
because
maybe
every once in a
Diane-
while on the phone, she'll forget that she's talking to her father, and she'll call me dude.
Mm. Come on, dude. What are you talking about?
And I go, who the hell do you think you're calling dude?
That's good. I'm glad.
He needs to come on and sing you happy birthday, Mitch.
No pressure.
No pressure. Anyway, I got my daughter and son-in-law. I'm going to see him, I think, next weekend, if I'm not mistaken. I think not this weekend, but my daughter had a birthday on the 4th.
He is a
couple
dude.
days ago. So my daughter had a birthday on the 4th, and mine is today. And my son, who lives over here, he's busy this weekend, and he basically said arranged for the whole family to get together next weekend, and we're going to celebrate everybody's birthday at one time.
Oh, that's a
So
good idea.
I get to see my my daughter, son-in-law, my
Grandchildren, too.
grandson. Yeah, my grandson.
Coast to Coast Joan just joined you.
Oh, Bill, how you doing?
No.
Hey, Bill.
Does she know that,
How are you?
that somebody emailed you referring to you as dude? Did you ever tell
Oh
her
yeah,
that story?
I told her her
Okay.
the story. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then you
see, Ed
picked
is
up the
correct
name.
there. He is the professor dude.
Professor, and then you got named Professor Dude.
Yeah.
Professor. Then I got named Professor Dude. Yeah.
He's like
yeah, I
in the
told
Big
that story.
Lebowski's The Dude.
The dude. Yeah.
The dude.
Yeah. The dude. No,
What was
that
what
stuck.
was John Wayne considered? The Duke? No, what was he?
The Duke.
The Duke.
Yeah.
The Duke.
Duke.
That's the one.
Duke.
Yeah, that was his dog's name.
Mel
And,
is in the house. Hi, Mel. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Mel.
Good
Howdy,
to
Mel.
see you. Yeah, we've had a really nice crowd here tonight. This is
Yeah, you had a good crowd.
So I think
Been
I'm the
hard.
youngest out of all you guys right now, right? Me and Mike are neck
You-
and neck.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know. I'm 59.
I'll be
59.
59.
Yeah.
You'll
yeah,
be
you're
59.
definitely the youngest.
I'm
Yeah.
the
You were the
baby.
youngest.
Art,
How old
Art
are you,
is
Mel?
like six. Art
Lloyd?
is 60.
61.
Lloyd?
I'm between Mitch and Art, and I'll leave it at that.
Between
Let you guess.
71 and
Lloyd's
61.
very secretive. Lloyd's very secretive about his age.
All right, spin the wheel and see how old
Yeah.
Lloyd is.
Yeah. Some people know, some people don't. Some people I just don't tell. Yeah. But I
You know
will
what
say
everybody
this.
says,
I've got 21 grandchildren,
holy
ranging
shit.
from 36 to 2.
So
I've
you
got-
got to be like 90, really.
Yeah. I've got 11 great-grandchildren, ranging
Wow.
from 14. God, Jesus. Yeah, 14 years old. Down to, I think, 6 or 7 now. The youngest one is.
Wow,
Yeah.
man. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I got 3
Especially during
grandchildren.
Christmas and birthdays.
Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah.
I go somewhere else. I don't.
It would probably be cheaper to go on a vacation.
It would be, yeah. Well, there's several good things. One is most of my grandkids live out of state, so I don't see them. And the ones that there's only two that really live here close, and I see them, and I happen to like those two. So the others that live in state, I don't like, so I don't have to worry about. Well, I say that they live in state. They live in state custody. Me should be closer to reality.
That's funny.
State-funded vacation.
Yeah. I think one of them's in there for 17 years.
We've got a penitentiary up here right on the edge of a lake, so you get a lakeside estate, and it's kind of nice.
Right.
Rikers Island, actually, they put a boat like on the water, and they had inmates on a prison boat, like a ferry boat. Yeah, it's crazy. What jail is by you, Mike?
It's just a county jail. It's
okay.
Jamesville Penitentiary, and then but I don't know what's the actual in Auburn, New York.
There a fish
was a maximum security prison.
Yeah,
I think it was the first one where the electric chair was used.
Oh, nice. Old fart. That's by drone.
The guy was from.
I'm going to assume that he's talking to me, so I will say hi back to him.
That could be either one of us. He's directing that to Mitch because he calls me same thing.
I guess. Well,
but it's your show, so.
But you got more hair than both of us, so that counts for something.
This is true. This is true. Yeah, but yours is darker than mine. That's just not right.
Yeah.
Because I'm that's all the dark hair I've got.
Well, you still have some dark hair on top.
Yeah, a little bit.
Wow.
You
even got hair on your crown too.
There's my there's
There you go.
there's my hair. Wait, I'll blow it up so you there. That's actually my natural hair color.
Hey, Mitch, if I get you one of those,
color.
if I get you a hat with dreadlocks, would you put it on for the show, like for one show? Okay,
absolutely. Cool. That would be fun.
You kind of look like a
Jamaican. You know what's really fun is what's fun is, let me see what's better, this one or this one. This one.
The other
might
one.
Be better. Yeah.
You.
Well, this one our faces are bigger anyway. Let's go with this for a while until some other people come in if they do. They have these that they look like sun visors, okay, that are supposed to be open on top, but they have hair. That sticks up in them, phony hair.
You got all kinds of different looks.
I need to get one of those. They're the funniest looking things. And then so there's a guy that goes out to our park that actually flies in the morning, okay, and he's about 70-year-old guy and he comes out. I mean, I had never seen him before. The first time I met him, he's wearing one of these visors with the hair sticking straight up. Turns out, it was a real visor, and that was his real hair. But it looked exactly like the phony.
Have you ever seen somebody with a pair of glasses and a nose that looks like they put it on together?
Remember when we were kids, we thought those were hysterical. Those plastic things, and now we're, all making these, you can make your face anything now with these apps on phones.
The Halloween vampire teeth.
Yeah. It's crazy. I don't go for that selfie stuff and all that,
I heard a comedian say it. He goes, man, a selfie stick, they should call it a lonely stick because you can't get somebody to take a picture of you.
I'm reading Brian's chat about his wife is older than me. Man.
He likes them cougars.
I guess that's a surprise. Oh, my wife was 4 years. Both of my wives were. My first wife, my kid's mother, was 2 years older than me, and my ex-wife was 4 years old.
I got a couple of those.
Yeah.
My first wife was only 3 years old. My second wife, 4 months old. And them older women.
Bob says, I'll get you an executive. Yeah, get me an executive hat. Oh, I saw your text there. I have my ringers turned off on the cell phone, but I saw that I got a text, and I saw that you texted me, and you're still you got that's my old phone number. So get my new phone number from your wife and change it.
From your wife?
Yeah, from your wife, my daughter.
Oh, okay. Oh, I mixed up the names. Okay.
Keep up with the conversation there,
from
Carlos.
your wife. Yeah.
Let's make some unseen phone calls on my.
Your wife is my his wife is my daughter. Yeah, I did that right, didn't I?
No, you did.
You said it right.
I forgot.
Carlos just took it wrong.
I forgot that he was just kind of off for a second.
Yeah. If it was complete strangers, that would have been a completely different story. But
yes,
you know,
I blew that one.
Yeah,
Rob is a jet mechanic, big time.
Oh.
He works. He like heads up the whole maintenance. I guess we call it the maintenance department, but does a lot more of these charter jet companies.
That's a big responsibility.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah, and the poor guy never gets a minute's peace. Something's always breaking somewhere around the world. Whatever, if he's out to dinner, if he's over here for the weekend, we're trying to figure out a way to get him to leave the phone at home, but it doesn't work.
He needs an assistant. At work.
One of my brothers is a jet mechanic.
Really?
For U.S. Air, or
no kidding.
It's American Airlines now.
Yeah.
And but he's about ready to retire.
So you know what
Mr. JRC, thank you, sir.
Used to be?
Say that again.
You know what the nickname for U.S. Air used to be?
What?
U.S. Scare.
Scare?
Yeah.
U.S. Scare.
Every now and then they have this radio commercial, and it's a airlines called Cheapo Airlines. Like, I wouldn't want to buy a ticket from Cheapo Airlines.
El Cheapo Airlines.
Cheap Airlines. Do they land or they just parachute you up? I don't know.
I'll tell you this. As far as cheap airlines like Southwest, okay? It's like the Greyhound of the sky. Because we took a trip from Fort Lauderdale to Cleveland, Ohio. It stopped 4 different places on the way getting there.
Really?
It was
you got ridiculous. A puddle jumper, huh?
They pack you in. I don't care what size plane it is. Unless you're in first class, you get packed in like sardines on these planes. And you get treated like crap compared to what you did 30, 40 years ago.
Oh, I remember. I long for the old days of. I used to do a lot of flying. Back in those days, they actually gave you meals. They gave you meals. Meals.
Right.
I mean, meals, and you had a choice of meals. Do you want the steak or do you want the chicken? And this was not even first class. In first class, and they gave you upgrades. And they had discretion at that. Remember the days when
they could do it in a heartbeat.
At the clerk at the check-in, and they would play games. One day we were sitting there, and I forget where I was. Maybe it was Atlanta, or anyway, we're sitting there waiting to board, and the girl behind the ticket counter said, "Whoever has the most keys on their key rings gets a first-class upgrade." I had a key ring in my briefcase that must have had 150 keys on it. Don't ask me how or why, but I did. I pulled this thing out, and I got a first class upgrade. Sometimes, if you just look like you were a businessman who traveled a lot and you were tired, and you walked up and gave them some sad eyes and said, any room up front for a tired old guy, and they do it. They put you up there. Now it takes an act of Congress.
Yeah.
To get you anything to get you a second. You want a second bag of peanuts? It takes an act of Congress.
I've actually gotten it once or twice, only because they didn't want to deal with getting me any further back in the plane. In other words, I got to come in on like a dolly. You know what I mean? And
well, they should do that for you. I mean,
but Trust me,
I mean-
they don't. But you know, and you like if you get a plane anymore with first class. A lot of them
Yeah.
just going straight, you know,
Coach
regular seats all the way.
or
Yeah.
business.
Unless you're on an international flight.
Right, the big planes.
They
Yeah,
have a business class and
Yeah, if you want to
First
spend 15 to 30,000 bucks for a ticket, you can really get a nice little,
Well-
comfortable chair.
Get your
Yeah,
own
the
plane.
last time I flew on Emirates Airlines, it was I couldn't complain. Stewardess looked good. You guys believe that, right? The
Yeah, but
shock, like,
you couldn't see the stewardess. She probably had her head all covered. And
everybody
these
just
days,
went dead silent. I said,
and
Emirates
these
Airlines,
days
She
now,
was in
man,
pre-pandemic wear.
yeah, right.
everybody's got their face covered now. I mean, I went to the dentist, right? And my original hygienist had quit, so I went back to the dentist, to the new hygienist,
Right.
and I go in and meet her, and she's got a mask on, and she cleans my teeth, and I leave, and I still don't know what she looks like. So I went back. The next time I went back, she cleaned my teeth, and after she was done, I said, "Would you take that mask off so I can see what the hell who the hell I'm dealing with?" And I never would have guessed she looked like she did. From her voice and her personality and everything, I had begun to construct what I
Right.
thought her face might look. Nothing like what I thought she looked like.
So was he really ugly or what?
No, she was attractive. She was nice looking, but I just pictured an entirely different look, completely. Then, and it's amazing, how much seeing somebody's face really ingrains in our minds. That's why we remember faces when we see faces.
Right.
We recognize faces. We can describe faces to a sketch artist.
Jim
And when
above and
you
beyond
can't see-
drones. What's up?
Hey Jim.
when you can't see these faces, a big chunk of the identity of the person is gone. Jim, how you
Yeah,
doing, buddy?
I'll tell you, I'm ready for this mask stuff to end today.
Why? Do you wear a mask?
Oh, it's ended for me. I wore a mask today in the supermarket, but that's it. I will not wear a mask out.
I have not worn a
still see
mask.
people driving cars in a car, windows
Yeah,
up, by
no.
themselves, mask on.
They
I've done
deserve
it as a courtesy in the store.
That's it, yeah, in the
mall,
store. But other than that, I walk down the street,
Yeah.
I go down in the elevator, I'm in my public areas in the building, I don't wear a mask. Sorry.
The only
Yeah,
thing-
outside, I'm not going to wear a mask. That's
The other thing
there's
I can
people
say about-
walking alone and wearing masks. I don't get it. What's going
Right.
on with you? At least lower it. Or
right. And there, where was I yesterday talking to somebody? I went to the cable, the internet store, Spectrum, and it's only customer in there, and I'm having to keep fixing the mask because it's sliding off my nose, and I felt so stupid with the thing because it's not doing any good. It's
Nope.
like, and I'm
No.
so sick of just not, people are starting to even adults are kind of getting accustomed to hiding behind the mask. You know what I'm saying? Almost like a way of, I don't know. a
they're
safety
embracing
net
it
or something.
also. They're embracing it a lot more that they're almost thinking it's normal. It's not.
Yeah. You see in
Well,
the
that's-
commercials and stuff.
That's what they want us. That's what they want
Yeah.
to happen. They
That
like
word
it,
"new normal," I refuse. That whole phrase
Yeah.
does not exist in
Nonsense.
Yeah,
can't
I went into a
believe-
store today, and I didn't put a mask on because it said right there, we suggest. Plus, all the employees, it says right there, all the employees will have masks. So, I've had my shots. They've got their mask. There wasn't that many people in there, and it was just a small store. So I saw no point of wearing one because I'd been wearing one to several other places. The only thing in Muskogee, masks are a good thing, especially as the weather's warming up and you get people wearing shorts and stuff, because you see these attractive women, and looking at them and they've got their mask on. Then they turn around and they take their mask off. You're thinking, boy, that illusion was completely ruined.
It's funny, Lloyd. We had the drone fly-in down here in March, right? March the 20th.
Right? Yeah.
There were no masks.
Right.
Nope.
No, none of us wore masks. I
And
mean,
nobody got COVID, right?
one
Nope.
person wore a mask. Adrian wore a mask, but
Right.
other than that, you did. Or I think one guy from New York, Bronx, Stevie Bronx. I think he did for a little while and then he took it off. But these guys, here's guys that knew each other for years and never met, so they're hugging, kissing each other on the cheek, shaking hands, talking a foot apart. Group here, group there, mix and
Sharing meals. Sharing meals together.
sitting in the dinner, eating, no masks, plenty of contact. And 3 days, pretty much, we did this. And then everybody went back home, and I haven't heard the first report of anyone
Nope.
having gotten sick from that. So I don't know. I think people are going to
Just
get
banned
it. Masks or not, I don't think the masks are an effect. I think
Yeah.
you got if you're relatively healthy, you got a halfway decent immune system. You
know
won't
what
get
the second
it
wave
won't
was?
kill you. If you get the shot, that'll help. If you do get it, it'll be mild. And
Have you guys all gotten the shot?
I got the
Got the first one.
the Janssen shot, the single shot.
Not happening.
Johnson,
Yeah.
Johnson. I didn't
I
get
won't.
it. I haven't
It
gotten
didn't
it
hurt me.
yet. I'm just taking a wait and see. My doctor has me on really high vitamin D and vitamin C, which really helps. It's like armor all against COVID,
That's the
according
other
to
one.
him.
Zinc
And
is supposed to
zinc
be
as well, and magnesium.
right.
And it's like I'm not afraid of it. I mean, if you get it, you get it. Odds are you're going to be okay if you don't
Exactly.
have any other things. And
My daughter and
my
her husband
family
both
is like,
had it.
I get treated like a leper though by like my family. Some of the people
Really?
they've bought in to the whole idea. Plus, I have help coming in the house, and they see my house as like this petri dish or something. And it's causing. I mean, I've had some nasty
It's
girls
too
over
bad.
here, but
That's too bad.
yeah, it's causing some real problems, and they all bought into Cuomo and everything.
They
with
buy all that crap still?
They still. I mean, it's nuts. I don't know how my family became so freaking woke and buying into this stuff, and except for my nephew.
Florida actually passed a law where there will be no vaccine passport.
Right.
Yeah. Florida's been handling it right, and our rate of COVID is probably lower than most, and the restaurants here have been open longer. The restrictions have been gone longer. We never really had any mandates whatsoever. There hasn't been any enforcement. Not a few small cities here and there have decided to take it upon themselves, and their little local cops would, enforce some kind of a stupid little curfew. But by and large, if you don't want to wear a mask, don't wear a mask. And
That's the way I've been living here in New York, and I haven't been bothered yet. Sorry.
I was saying my kids, my Diana and her husband and Rob both got COVID. Neither one of them got deathly ill. They both kind of got a little sick, like the flu, lost their taste, lost their smell, came back.
Yeah.
Done deal.
Yeah, one of my nieces had it in her family. My nephew had it, and then one of the girls that works for me had it, and she may have had it when she was in the house. I'm not sure, but I never got sick or anything. And then she had like a bad bronchitis kind of thing.
I was near people with COVID. I didn't catch it. I think my younger son got it. I didn't get it.
Yeah, our youngest son got it, and of course, his wife is a RN, and she works. She's been working nonstop pretty much since it started. So they, she has to go through all these procedures, but they kicked her out the door for about 2 weeks when he was diagnosed with it, and then once she came, I think she had to go back 3 times to get cleared, and then. But she never caught it. Nobody else. Well, actually, my oldest grandson did too. Or his oldest son did. So, but he said the only problem he had was loss of taste, and he felt kind of cruddy for I don't know, a couple, 2 or 3 days. But you would with the flu anyway. So,
Right.
I think I had it. I don't know for sure because I never got tested, but I think way back in
I know you had it because you bought that shirt, and you said when you get it, you lose your taste. So
Oh!
Oh, boom.
That's nice, Carlos.
You're
Well, I took care of that.
out of here.
Hey, Art, you're gonna have to use that one.
Yeah.
Hey, this shirt is a designer. I think it's like a Pierre Cardin or
Yeah, it's a
something.
designer curtain turned into a shirt. That's what
I'd wear a shirt like that.
Oh, this is styling, man.
In
I mean,
public?
this
I
is
don't know about
Tom
the style, but it
Selleck
looks
styling.
comfortable.
This is Tom Selleck. This is Jimmy Buffett.
More
this
like
is
Tom Arnold.
Bahama Breeze, baby. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like
what it
Timothy
ain't is
Leary
New
to
York
me.
City, that's for sure.
I'm not real sure it would go over well in Oklahoma either, but
Yeah, really.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe with cowboy boots. Maybe if I put on somebody's snakeskin and
Yeah.
leopard skin
Yeah,
cowboy
put on some
boots
cowboy
with this
boots,
shirt,
yeah.
that'd work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to New
Yeah.
York with the cowboy boots and New York midnight cowboy walking down the street, you know.
Well, that was a trend. That urban cowboy thing caught
Right.
on, didn't it?
oh
Yeah.
my God, that got so tired of seeing all that,
Yeah.
all the Rexall Rangers. The only thing they ever rode was a bar stool at the Rexall drugstore soda fountain.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Mitch, when was the last time you were in New York State?
Oh, I haven't been in New York for years.
Like 20,
Years.
30 years?
No. I was. I would say probably
For his high
15 years ago.
For his high
15
school.
years ago. Yeah. Well, I was there. I was at the World's Fair in '64.
Right.
Oh,
That
yeah?
was my high school class trip in '64. I was a senior.
That's where we
And,
fly.
But I
Hey,
used to go up
Mitch.
to, when I was collecting knives, I used to go to a big knife show in Manhattan every March. I did that every year for years and years. We used to stay right down there at Times Square in that Atrium Hotel. What was it? The Marquis or something like that.
I've stayed there. The Marriott Marquis?
Yeah, the Marriott Marquis.
Yeah.
And big show. It was, and I used to fly up there and freeze my ass off in March. And I used to, and I refused to wear black. I would wear these, my trademark's always been these Hawaiian shirts. So I would wear these Hawaiian shirts in New York in March when everybody else, if you were to look down from a satellite, you'd see the little blip of color moving around in a sea of black. That'd be me.
Right.
Easy for me to find. Ron
Yeah.
Lockwood, thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
That Marriott has the revolving restaurant on the 45th floor.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous
Yeah.
hotel, and right down in the middle of everything.
Yeah, it's a nice place.
I sold most of my knives, Mr. JRC. I won't get into the details, but I had quite a collection, and at one point in my life I needed to just unload them, and I did. But I still have a few pieces.
Well, Mitch,
Is
I
Ron
wanted to again wish you a happy birthday.
Thank
But
you, Lloyd.
I have to go do some behind the scenes work at somebody else's show in about, I need to be there in about 20 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
Or-
Greg is on tonight. Yeah.
Where that young bald guy gets griping and bitching
Yeah.
and
Well,
moaning
we're going
because
to
I'm
wrap
not there
this
in
up
time.
here in a few minutes. I really had only planned on coming on for an hour tonight. Just come on, and
I got to let you know, just for those that haven't seen,
Oh my God! Wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Cool.
Hold on a minute. Hold on.
Yep.
Okay, there you go.
there you go.
It's you.
I have turned
Lloyd.
to the dark side.
It's you, man.
You kind of
It's
look
you.
like
Yeah.
the guy from Star Trek, except you're white.
It's you. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's you,
Yep.
man.
And
Well, good luck. Good luck with that.
well, I have a tiny hawk that Mel sent to me, and I flew it yesterday and did pretty good and
Cool.
chasing the dogs for a little bit, and then
gonna
it
have you
disappeared.
exercising.
I could see it upside down in the camera, but it was a little glitchy, and I thought it must have got a little out of range. So I started looking around, and I walked all over our backyard, but I'd been chasing the dog. After it disappeared, he's looking up, and I'm thinking, oh crap, it went up on the roof. No, it didn't. I see grass. Turned out I'd flown over the roof and it was out in the front yard. So
Cool.
But,
Cool. An
yeah,
FPV
but-
adventure. Every flight is its own adventure. So.
and I've
Now,
been
do
doing the
those-
flights. I've
Do
been
those
doing
goggles
the
record?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Fat
yeah.
Sharks record.
That's
yeah.
how you
Yeah, these
find
are
it.
Fat Sharks.
No, that's how you find your drone. You go back and record.
I
And you
didn't have
play.
an SD card in, or I would have done that. I
Gotcha.
Yeah.
hadn't put an SD card. I
Good
just
idea to always
got everything
record your
set up.
flights.
I just got everything set up and going the last few days, and first thing that happened is when I didn't realize I had it bound to my receiver. I'd had trouble getting that working. It finally worked, and I flipped the switch, not realizing that was the bounce. Switch that turns it on.
You
The arm
disarmed?
switch.
Arm and
Yeah, and it
disarmed?
started bouncing around and flying over, and I'm ducking. Pieces are flying everywhere, and I finally realized, oh crap! Hit that switch, and it died. So then Mel had to send me some more props because the ones that were in the pack wouldn't fit that drone, so he sent them to me. So I've been flying it, and I've been doing the Drone Racing League sim, going through the training and playing with that. So
That's actually
Good.
pretty hard, the DRL one.
Yeah.
not if you do it in the beginner mode.
Oh, I thought that was. I've never tried it, but it's when I've seen replays of it, it seems pretty quick, fast moving.
One good thing is I've done flight simming with a joystick since 1998. Yeah, 97. I've been doing online flight simming, and you're using a joystick, and I don't use all the autopilot stuff. I just dead stick it. So some of that is helping a little bit. I was able to get it to hover right about this far off the desk right here, and I got a crap load of stuff on my desk. It was between my mouse and my coffee cup and my Stream Deck, and I was able to get it to hover.
You want to keep those away from ashtrays. Be careful.
Yeah, well, I can say the only other problem is once it backs off the desk, there's no force keeping it up, and it drops and it bounces around on the desk, and I had to crawl under and get it. But other than that,
This will get you into shape because you guaranteed to crash and then have to go.
Oh yeah,
That's the problem with you old camera guy people, camera bird people, is you want to make shit hover. Screw hovering, always move forward.
Well, I had nowhere to go. I only had a space this big, and so I wanted to be able to maintain it in the air first. I can make it go forward. I can make it go sideways. My problem is keep it from going up into the outer space. So I figure if I can keep it down.
Lloyd, whatever you're doing, just do more of it. That's all. Just keep doing it.
Yeah.
It'll come to you.
Oh yeah.
Don't
I'm having fun with
overthink
it.
it. Don't overthink it.
Lloyd, every now and then
Just do
check the props. You have dogs, right?
Yeah.
Check
Yeah.
the props for dog hair because eventually they just won't spin.
Yeah, I know.
If it becomes an issue, put a lighter under the hair and it just burns off. Quick moving.
Yeah, I probably need to do that because Mel, I think, was chasing the cat at his house. But it's a tiny hawk. It's fun. It's
That's what I learned with.
Yeah, we all started with that.
So, anyways, guys, Mitch, happy birthday.
Take care, buddy.
Good seeing everybody.
Don't be a stranger, or we'll see you
I'll
next year
try
on my
not to be.
75th birthday. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
all right, y'all take care.
Guys,
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Art, are you out of here too?
Yeah, I'm gonna take off. Hey,
Yeah,
great
I'm going to
seeing
shut
you
it down
guys.
anyway. So,
Mitch, happy birthday.
thank you, Art. Thanks again for the super chat. I'll
Bye,
see you
guys.
next time.
For the
See you later,
song,
Art.
you got a
Take
solo
care.
happy birthday from them. Wow.
All right, guys, that was a nice little stream, and I enjoyed having you, Mike. Great to see you. Don't
Good
be a
to see
stranger.
you.
Always with a
I know-
smile on his face. I like.
I
this
know
guy.
most of the stuff I'm doing these days is more into FPV stuff online and.
Oh yeah.
But
So I
doesn't-
lurk in the background,
Yeah. Okay. Good. Good.
But
Hey, Mike, do you ever use
what's on
talk?
TV?
Do you ever use talk to text on your phone? If you want to.
Oh yeah,
look who's back.
me, yeah, all the time.
Oh, you do. Okay, and it picks it up for the most part, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
real good.
and types out funny shit that means nothing like what you said and embarrasses the hell out
Actually,
of you. Yeah.
I have an
What is that,
iPad
Paul?
and an iPhone, and the
A
iPhone,
Hawaiian shirt.
every word. is right.
Hey, oh man.
Carlos,
Can
I have
you-
to get your number or something.
Can you do a solo picture of that shirt real quick? I want to see that.
Oh man, styling. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, sir, man. There's a man that knows how to
Yeah.
dress. And he's got just enough black in there to actually kind of be somewhat New York.
Looks like Las Vegas mobster shirt there.
But that's the idea. That's the look. That's the look.
I did it just for you, Mitch. I dug it out.
Thanks. Just in time to say goodnight.
Yeah, okay.
So, anyway, thanks for coming in, Mike. I appreciate it.
You too. I'm
And,
going to head out.
All right,
So,
buddy.
I'll see you.
Mike.
Happy birthday.
Okay, thanks
I'll
again.
see you guys
Thanks
later.
again. Yeah, you guys made it a great birthday for me. I appreciate it.
Cool.
Carlos,
Good night, Mitch. Good night,
take
Paul.
care, my friend.
Good night, Edward. We'll talk soon, all you pricks.
All righty.
Happy
Did you
birthday.
notice
Hello,
my
goodbye.
little banner across the top, Mitch?
What?
My little banner across the top, I modified it just for you.
Oh, it says old guy in a drone, Mitch. Happy birthday. Well, thank you, Ed. That was
Well, wait a minute, it ain't done yet.
happy birthday, you old what? You old what?
So
What?
anyway,
I can't
hey,
read that,
happy
Ed.
birthday.
Thanks.
Have a good
Thanks, my
night,
friend.
brother.
Take care, buddy. We'll see you. Thanks a lot. Oh, guys. Well, listen, you guys made it a really great little day for me. I appreciate you all coming in to help me celebrate this. And God willing, and the creek don't rise, as they say, we'll do a repeat of this next year when I hit that 3/4 of a century mark. It can't possibly be true, but I guess it is. So let's see. We got in the chat left. Lloyd is still here. Ed, Brian, thanks so much for coming in. Ron Lockwood, thanks for coming in. Good to see you. Mike Kinney did have a good birthday. Thank you. And Art and Mr. JRC's and Minnesota Paul is still here. Jim, Above and Beyond, thanks for coming, buddy. Bill, Metro Drone said he had to leave, but thank you so much, my friend. Jody, Drone Shots, Night Train, Mike is here. Who else did I miss? And I don't know, going back a little ways here. I think that's about it. If I missed anybody, my son-in-law and daughter were in. I don't think they're still hanging around, but if they are, good night, kids. Mel was here. It was nice of Ken Hearn to stop by for a few minutes, and everybody else that participated in the chat. Paul and Ed, Art. Thank you so much, and thanks for all the well wishes, everybody. So with that, I'll play a little exit music here, and give everybody the day off like I always do. So take the rest of the day off. Go play with your drones. Have a good time, and I will turn it over to my trusty sidekick, Spank the monkey, and we'll let him say goodnight. See you next time.